helps us to connect each other and even connect every school in the world to the internet. Join us online for ITU's 159th anniversary on May 17th. Together, let's celebrate the power of innovation, driving sustainable prosperity for all.
And this is extending gratitude to the ITU General Secretary, Ms. Doreen Bogdan Martin, for this word of solidarity and encouragement. Thank you so much. हामीले यो उत्सव मनाउँदै गर्दा आज यहाँ जमघट गर्दै गर्दा भर्खरै डोरिनको कुरा पनि यहाँले सुनिसक्नुभयो। इनोभेसन नवप्रवर्तन केन्द्रमा छ, किनकि चुनौतीहरू नि यसै प्रकार अहिलेको यो विश्वमा नयाँ नयाँ किसिमका हाम्रा माझ आइरहेका छन्। त्यसैले सोच नवीन बनाउनु, अझै सृजनात्मक बनाउनु महत्त्व अझ बढ्दो रहेको यहाँहरू सबै पनि आभास गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। यो भाव यहाँ राख्दै अब म अर्को भिडियो मेसेज यहाँहरू समक्ष प्रस्तुत गर्ने अनुमति चाहन्छु। ITU Regional Office for Asia and the Pacific Regional Director, Ms. Atsuko Okudabata.
His Excellency, the Honorable Prime Minister of Nepal, distinguished colleagues from MOCIT and NTA, distinguished guests and participants, good morning. My name is Atsuko Okuda, Regional Director of the International Telecommunication Union Regional Office for Asia and the Pacific. It is a great honor to join you remotely in this conference on sustainable telecommunication sector in Nepal today. Before I start my remarks, I would like to express my heartfelt appreciation to the government of Nepal, the Ministry of Information and Communication, and the Nepal Telecommunications Authority for their warm invitation. I extend my appreciation to NTA for convening this important conference on the occasion of the World Telecommunication and Information Society Day 2024. As the oldest agency of the United Nations, ITU has completed 159 years, and we at ITU are deeply committed to advocating for the transformative power of digital technology in driving sustainable development worldwide. It is my pleasure to see the high priority accorded by the government of Nepal to digital transformation through emphasis on resilient and reliable connectivity, which is key to achieving sustainable development. The presence of wide stakeholders at the highest levels of government underscores the importance of multi-sectoral collaboration in shaping Nepal's digital transformation journey through a sustainable approach. Nepal is on track to graduate from the least developed country status and has proactively pursued digitalization, including through the Digital Nepal framework. Excellencies, to unlock true potentials of digital transformation, telecommunications infrastructure, as well as its policies and regulations, needs to be sustainable, resilient, and inclusive. Sustainability entails fostering digital inclusion and bridging the digital divide by connecting the unconnected and empowering all people to participate in the digital economy and access essential digital services such as healthcare, education, and government services. We at ITU support the member countries to materialize universal connectivity and sustainable digital transformation. Among other initiatives, we have been implementing initiatives such as GovStack and smart villages and smart islands to drive digital transformation at both national and local levels. For digital inclusion, we have a number of programs we implement together with the ITU member administrations, industry, and academia members across Asia and the Pacific. This year, ITU launched the Global Girls in ICT Day in Manila and Girls in ICT Thailand on 25th April 2024 to encourage girls and young women to pursue academic and professional careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, also called STEM. It was followed by the Pacific Girls in ICT Day 2024 on 2nd of May and in Samoa on 7th May. We just concluded the Girls in ICT Day celebration in India 2 days ago, which was attended by over 1,000 participants under the theme of leadership. We can't achieve the Sustainable Development Goals without empowering women and closing the gender digital divide. We are planning many more Girls in ICT Day celebrations in the future, such as in Malaysia in September, and encourage Nepal to be part of the celebrations in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to highlight that ITU opened the area office for South Asia and Innovation Center in Delhi in March 2023. The ITU Innovation Center brings together governments, industry, academia, UN agencies, and financial institutions in an entrepreneurial environment so that digital technology advancements in sectors such as agriculture, health, and education can reach the communities that need them most. Since its inception, the office has been engaging with various stakeholders to work together on joint initiatives, and I invite the government of Nepal to collaborate with us through the Area Office for South Asia and the Innovation Center. With only 6 years left to achieve the SDGs, the time is now to accelerate our efforts to build a more sustainable, inclusive, and resilient future, leaving no one behind. Once again, I extend my sincere gratitude to the government of Nepal and all the participants for your dedications to this important endeavor, and look forward to our further strengthened collaboration and cooperation. Thank you.
र हामी सबैको तर्फबाट पनि धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद ज्ञापन गर्न चाहन्छौँ आइटियुको एसिया प्रशान्त क्षेत्रीय कार्यालयका क्षेत्रीय निर्देशक श्री अत्सुको ओकुडाज्यूलाई उहाँका शुभभावको लागि। र यसैबीच हाम्रा अतिथि संघीय सांसद राष्ट्रिय सभा अन्तर्गत विकास आर्थिक मामिला तथा सुशासन समितिका सभापति माननीय श्री कमला पन्तज्यू पनि यहाँ उपस्थित हुनुभएको छ। उहाँलाई धेरै धेरै स्वागत ज्ञापन गर्दै हामी हाम्रो अतिथिको आसन ग्रहणको लागि अनुरोध गर्न चाहन्छौँ र आयोजक साथीलाई कृपया खादा र ब्याज प्रस्तुत गरिदिनुको लागि अनुरोध छ। आदरणीय महानुभावहरू, अब अर्को शुभकामना मन्तव्य यहाँ प्रस्तुत गर्ने अनुमति यहाँहरूबाट चाहन्छु। एसिया प्रशान्त क्षेत्रको यो आइसिटी सेक्टरसँग सम्बन्धित अर्गनाइजेसन जसले आइसिटी पोलिसी र रेगुलेटरी कोअर्डिनेसन लगायत क्यापासिटी बिल्डिङ लगायत कार्यमा सहजीकरण पनि गर्ने गर्दछ, एउटा प्लेटफर्मको रूपमा स्थापित छ, त्यो हो एसिया पेसिफिक टेलिकम्युनिटी। र एसिया पेसिफिक टेलिकम्युनिटीका सेक्रेटरी जेनरलका तर्फबाट पनि हामीलाई शुभकामना यहाँ प्रस्तुत भएको छ, जसको वाचन या उद्घोष यहाँ उपस्थित उहाँका प्रतिनिधिज्यूबाट हुनेछ। It's my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to invite a representative from the APT, Mr. Fohardul Parvez, to extend the message from the APT Secretary General.
Excellencies, dignitaries, honorable guests, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, Namaskar and good morning. I am Parvez, Program Officer of Asia Pacific Telecommunity. It is my great pleasure to deliver this message from Mr. Masanori Kondo, the Secretary General of the Asia Pacific Telecommunity at this conference. While it is regrettable that the Secretary General is unable to join this in person today due to the prior engagement, the Secretary General recognizes the spirit and the commitment of the government of Nepal towards the development of sustainable telecommunication sector. Today we gather here to commemorate the World Telecommunication and Information Society Day 2024, focusing on digital innovation for sustainable development. This resonates strongly with the global mission of advancing digital inclusion and the sustainable development. APT joins the global community in recognizing the transformative power of ICT on this important occasion. As we convene in Nepal today, amidst the beauty of its landscape and the richness of its culture, we are reminded how telecommunication and the information technology can shape our collective future. With the unique challenges and opportunities, Nepal presents a fertile ground for innovation and collaboration in expanding connectivity, bridging the digital divide, and fostering socio-economic development. In rural and urban areas alike, there is immense potential for ICT to drive progress and create new opportunities for all segments of the society. As a founding and long-standing member of APT, Nepal has significantly and consistently contributed to the development of telecommunication and ICT. The country has exemplified the progress of bridging the digital divide and harnessing the power of ICT for a more sustainable future. Nepal's ongoing effort in collaboration with APT underscored the importance of innovative and inclusive approaches to sustainable ICT development in the region. Excellencies, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, we have gathered here at this conference to exchange ideas, share experience, identify opportunities for collaboration that will propel Nepal towards a more sustainable telecommunication sector. APT remains committed to supporting Nepal in its telecommunication and ICT endeavors. Together, we can build a robust, inclusive, and sustainable digital future. Let us work hand in hand to ensure that the benefits of digital innovation reach as many people as possible, fostering the prosperity and the development for generations to come. APT extends our sincere appreciation to our host, the Ministry and the Nepal Telecommunication Authority for initiative to organize this conference and for wonderful arrangement. I am confident that the deliberation of this conference will yield valuable insight and actionable recommendations that will enhance the paths towards a brighter future. In conclusion, let us embrace this opportunity to build partnership, share knowledge, and innovate for a sustainable and inclusive telecommunication sector. Together, we can create a legacy of digital empowerment and sustainable development that will benefit not only Nepal, but the entire Asia-Pacific region. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Parvesh, for so gracefully executing this very, very important task. And we also extend our gratitude to the Secretary General of APT for this very, very encouraging and positive message of solidarity. आदरणीय महानुभावहरू, अब यी शुभभावहरू सँगाल्दै कार्यक्रमको मुख्य औपचारिकतातर्फ यहाँहरूलाई डोर्याउने अनुमति चाहन्छु। आजको यो अवसरको आज जुन विश्व दूरसञ्चार एवं सूचना दिवस 2024 को लागि हामी यहाँ जम्मा भएका छौं। यस अवसरको र यस परिप्रेक्ष्यमा आयोजित कन्फरेन्स अन सस्टेनेबल टेलिकम्युनिकेसन सेक्टर इन नेपालको औपचारिक समुद्घाटनको औपचारिकतातर्फ र यस अवसरको उद्घाटन गरिदिनु हुनुको लागि म हाम्रा प्रमुख अतिथि माननीय सञ्चार तथा सूचना प्रविधि मन्त्री श्री रेखा शर्माज्यूलाई अनुरोध गर्दै मञ्चमा अगाडि राखिएको पानसमा दीप प्रज्वलन गरिदिनु हुनुको लागि माननीय मन्त्रीज्यूमा हामी सबैको तर्फबाट हार्दिक अनुरोध गर्न चाहन्छु। अध्यक्षज्यूलाई पनि सहजीकरणको लागि हाम्रा माननीय प्रमुख अतिथिज्यूको साथ रहिदिनु हुनुको लागि अनुरोध छ। To our foreign guests, lighting an oil-fed lamp, which is called the panas, is considered auspicious in Nepali tradition. And ladies and gentlemen, the Conference on Sustainable Telecommunication Sector in Nepal, marking the occasion of World Telecommunication and Information Society Day 2024, is formally open now. And this leads us to the keynote of which has been placed for the inaugural session, which we believe will be very, very fundamental in setting the tone for the entire deliberations which are spread across the day. र हाम्रो कीनोट वक्ता हुनुहुन्छ जसले हाम्रो थीम सस्टेनेबल टेलिकम सेक्टर एन्ड डिजिटल इनोभेसन, यस थीम आजको यो उत्सव जुन हामी वर्ल्ड टेलिकम्युनिकेसन डेको यो उत्सव सन्दर्भ छ, यसको जुन स्लोगन छ यसमा आधारित रहेर आफ्नो कीनोट यहाँ दिनुहुनेछ। र यो कीनोटले हाम्रा आउने आजको दिनभरि हामीले विभिन्न विषयगत सत्रहरूमा गर्ने विचार विवेचनाको लागि एउटा आधार तय गर्नेछ भन्ने आशा हामीले लिएका छौँ। So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming back again to the podium Mr. Farhadul Parvez, Program Officer from the Asia Pacific Telecommunity, in fact, now as the keynote speaker at the inaugural session of the conference.
Thank you as well to invite me again. And I think I could understand some Nepali language as well when you speak.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
So thank you, MC and Excellencies, dignitaries. I'm back again to deliver the keynote address. So the title of the keynote address is Sustainable Telecom Sector and the Digital Innovation. You know that this year the theme for the World Telecommunication and Information Society Day is the Sustainable Digital Innovation for Sustainable Development. So it means like, okay, how we can use the digital innovation for sustainable development. But before we go for the sustainable development of the society, we need a sustainable telecom sector as well. So that's in this presentation keynote address. I'm going to address about 15 to 20 minutes. What are the issues related to the telecom, sustainable telecom sector, and how it can be related with the digital innovation. And basically, I think whole day today there will be some detailed discussion on these aspects. Different experts will focus on different aspects. So before I go to the presentation, first of all, I would like to introduce APT a bit. As I mentioned, APT is an organization in the Asia-Pacific region working on fostering the development of telecommunication and the information infrastructure in this region. It was established in 1979 by an international treaty with the joint initiatives of ITU and APT. ITU and UNESCAP. And Nepal is one of the founding members of APT. This is the only intergovernmental organization specialized in ICT field in this region. We have two major activities, basically focusing capacity building initiatives through various forums, training courses, technical meetings and expert mission, and consolidating the regional views for the international conferences of ITU. If you look at our membership extends from the west part, from Islamic Republic or Iran, to the east until the Cook Island, and then if you go to the north from Mongolia until Australia. So we cover 38 administrations in Asia Pacific. Other than that, we are having 4 associate members and 140 affiliate membership. So this you can see our membership status. The governments and the territories, and also the companies, many companies are affiliate members. When we conduct our activities, basically it is guided by the membership of APT. Every 3 years, the members, the administrations of this region, normally they sit together and they work out on the strategic plan of APT for 3 years. Our current strategic plan, which started beginning of this year, have 5 strategic pillars, as you can see in the screen. We start with the digital connectivity, digital transformation, digital inclusion, and then trust and safety, and the sustainability. These pillars are actually focusing to development of the co-connected future in this region. And that is also a political commitment by the ministers of the Asia Pacific. I will come to that at a later stage. If you look at our work program structure, we have different kind of work programs, as you can see. I'm not going to explain it because of the time limit, but we work on the 5 strategic pillar, and we have many work programs to conduct the activities in the region. Now, come to the point, our keynote points, the telecom sector, the question of sustainability. This issue has come recently, that the sustainability of the telecom sector itself to drive the sustainable digital society. We have seen the challenges faced by the telecom sector. Let's look first of all some of the statistics, and then we go step by step and how the digital innovation can help to address those sustainability issues in the telecom sector. First of all, let us look at the connectivity scenario, the internet connectivity scenario. I think many of you are familiar. If you look at the ITU publications of the 2023, the connectivity scenario at this moment, we see that nearly 67% of the world population individuals are connected to the internet. And if you look at the regional basis, the Asia Pacific is 66% individuals are connected to the internet. So it's still 34% population out of the internet connection. The second one, here on the corner you can see if you look at the percentage of the individual in economy basis, especially focusing on the least developed countries, landlocked developing countries, and small island developing countries, still the landlocked developing countries or the least developed countries are below the normal threshold level of 67. So still like in the range of 39 to 50, it varies up to country. I think Nepal cases is nearly 50%, correct? So, but in many other landlocked countries, the percentage is even below. Then again, we go to another interesting statistics, which is the percentage of individual using internet by age group. So the dark blue color represents the population in the age of 15 to 24. So as you can see in the Asia Pacific, about 81% of the population ages 15 to 24 are using internet. So that is a key point to keep in our mind for future consideration. And then rest as a 63% of the population are using internet. So this is the connectivity scenario. Now you come to the other aspect. the rising of the data demand. Right? Again, this is the source from ITU cases. You can see here that the mobile cellular subscription is over 100%, but when you come to the active mobile broadband subscription, it is still below 80%. In case of Asia Pacific, you can see it is about 88%. And then when you come to the fixed broadband subscription, it is actually almost saturated at the very low level. Now, if you look at the data, actually how data demand is increasing, this is also taken from the Ericsson Mobility report that you can see the curve, how the data demand is increasing. It is showing in case of our old generation of mobile, the yellow color. When you come to the orange color, you can see the 5G cases. And then when you come to the purple color, it shows the FWA, fixed wireless access cases. So currently, global average, monthly average for mobile data per smartphone is 21 gigabit. And it is expected to rise to 56 gigabit in coming 5 years. So that is also a point to note, that how data demand is increasing. And more interestingly, if you look here at the statistics of Nepal, India, Nepal and Bhutan, this is also very, very eye-catching statistics if you come here. In 2024, the monthly data consumption per smartphone in India, Nepal and Bhutan is 37.2 gigabit, correct? Which is higher than the world average. World average is 26.2. So that's also show a trend of Nepal market situation. Now, if you shift the market 5 years after, what it becomes? It's 74.7 gigabit per month. So you see the increment from the market in India, Nepal and Bhutan from 2024 to 2029. It's a massive increment, correct? So that's and it is still much more higher than the global average. So the two aspects we can consider here. In my some data representation, two different aspects you can find it, two distinct opportunities or the two distinct potential that you can see for the telecom sector. One is connecting the unconnected. That is one aspect. The second aspect, the catering the growing data demand equally, because you saw the increment of the even Nepal market itself per smart device. The data is becoming, the demand is almost, will become 3 times from in 5 years. So how you're gonna address that one? That is also important. So here about say around 45 to 40% population are still unconnected. In 10 years time frame, the age group will shift. As I mentioned to you, like earlier, 15 to 24 ages, about over 80% people are using internet, correct, at that age group. The age group will shift. So the new generation again will come. And then basically, when you saw the older age group, they will move even further. And then the penetration will ever increase again. So there is a big market segment actually from the telecom sector to discover. That is one aspect. And as I was saying, the growing data demand, because you need to cater the new demand to innovate, to have new services. So that is also a big market segment. So these two market segments will lead you to the digital innovation. As telecom sector, not only you do the other sectors, but in telecom sector you need the digital innovation as well. So the digital the innovation actually in telecom sector is not new. Telecom sector is involved in the innovation for many years, since its beginning. If you look at these fixed line cases, I think we know these aspects. Like when we started the telecom, there was only PSTN, then there was ISDN, XDSL, and then now we moved to the fiber era. Those who are 30 years old at this moment, they don't know the beginning of the internet. But those who are like us, like who are over 40 or near 50 or over 50, we know that how was the beginning of the internet. We have to click the line, grrr, grrr, we have to wait, and then we need to type our emails at the beginning, and then we just copy and paste and send. So that was the reality. Now, those generation who are below 30 or 35, they don't know. They just started to swiftly send everything. And then new generation is more impatient. If the speed is a bit slow, they started to say slang to the operators that the speed is slow. So that's how the fixed line, we see that kind of improvement in the telecom sector in the fixed cases. Now we are using, many of us are using fiber, which is capable of several gigabit per second. So it's a swift. Everything is happening in eye-catching speed. In terms of the mobile sector, we saw the revolution. I call it revolution because it has changed many things. When we started from 1980s with the first generation of the mobile, we gradually moved to second generation. And then we moved to third generation in the beginning of year 2000. And then slowly we moved to 4G and 5G, and then 6G is coming soon. After 2030, there will be new again technology innovation of 6G. So that's the evolvement of the telecom sector in every decade. The mobile telecommunication has evolved itself, innovated itself. So what we learned from this innovation? What was the result of that kind of innovation? So we saw that if you look at your countryside, like the economic activity, the last 20 years, it has grown a lot. Which sector actually contributed to this? Everybody understands that it is the telecom sector, which is actually accelerated the growth. Once you started use the internet, the faster the internet speed, the activity become more easier. Suppose if I want to come to Nepal, before 2000, you don't have that much information available. But now, when someone coming to Nepal, they know everything, including the restaurants in the streets, because we can go get this information from the internet. Even myself also, when I'm coming to Nepal almost every year, but again, I search about which restaurants are good. So that's the revolution that the telecom sector has brought for us in the economic activities. So what are then the challenges for the telecom sector? Even though we see a lot of prosperity, especially after COVID, actually during the COVID, when everything was closed, only one sector was alive, that's the telecom sector. That facilitates everything. So the importance of the telecom sector is now well understood, especially after COVID. Everybody understands that the sustainability of the telecom sector is very much important. So, but we also heard about the issues that the growth challenged, right? The growth of the telecom sector is challenged. It was able to generate high revenue earlier, but now the profitability continued to decline. So then what we need? We need the investment effort to innovate, increase the quality, speed, and capacity to respond to the growing demand of the digital services. So investment, not only the investment of the money, but the investment of the policy, the thinking, everything. This commitment to innovation means that the advanced digital experience continuously made to people and the business, while at the same time opening up the new opportunities for the technology innovation in many sectors, thus contributing to their competitiveness. So innovation and the sustainability of the telecom sector is not only for the sector itself, but if you want the whole economic leap up, you need to have that kind of innovation. Grow rapidly in its own pace and fulfill the demand of the people. So what's supposed to be the industry vision? The transforming the network to enable a new generation of digital services. So that is actually, we also heard from the messages, video messages from Secretary General of ITU and the Director of the regional offices. So the innovation in the telecom sector is will not stand still. It needs to continue evolve itself to fulfill the demand of the people and the business. As we know that there are some disruptors that actually leading now, that has the potential to lead the telecom sector. First of all, 5G and beyond 5G. As I said, it is INT 2030. So already ITU has developed the INT 2030 vision. So 5G and beyond, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, then Wave 3, and the edge cloud computing. So digital services based on these disrupting technologies will create new economic opportunities. It requires new network capabilities of higher data processing at different latency level. And it will require new ways of innovation or innovating platform to develop services in the most efficient ways. The telecom industry needs to redefine its connectivity model. Normally, the issue is the business definition, especially typically in the developing countries. You need to redefine the connectivity model so that all the digital innovation can reach to all the users. Now, it's not only the responsibility of the industry. Yeah, industry does the business, but business needs to be facilitated by the policymaker, by the regulator. So what are basically the policy considerations and the enablers that can encourage business to do innovation? That we can see here that creating an enabling environment for emerging technology and digital innovation can unleash transformative sustainable development. So when you look at the right side, on the left side, there are 5 distinct policy considerations that you need to consider. First of all, the innovation policy itself. So government needs to look at that aspect of the innovation policy. The second one is the future spectrum policy. Normally I am too much related with the spectrum. So this is very much a surprise that most of the country, in most of the developing countries in South Asia or other Asian region, they don't have any national spectrum strategy. This is the reality. So you need to look, when you consider the the mobile cases, the wireless development, you need to look at the future spectrum policies as well. Then the AI technologies, the AI policies, the AI strategies. So how to then mechanism for the regulatory experiments. That is also very important, which is lacked in many developing countries. You need to have some kind of trial and error for the regulatory incentives or regulatory measures. So for a short time, you need to have experimentation of the regulatory mechanism, which we normally don't have. We just have regulation and then we impose to the operators. And also the cloud policies. So in order to enable digital innovation, you need to look at this holistic, this kind of policies and the enabler, the 7 different kinds. However, look, whatever you do, because these 7 policies and the strategies and the regulation are dependent on many factors. Country to country is different, correct? Because of the local situation, my culture could be different. So the policy, we cannot have a universal policy for every country at the same time. It depends on many factors. But there are some common areas actually that can balance the digital innovation and the consumer demands or public interest. So these are the common areas that the reserving competition for innovation. So that is very much important, that the market competition is very much important for innovation. Otherwise, there will be no innovation. If there is no competition, there will be no innovation. Competition can lead to the innovation. Protecting consumer interest. So must follow the regulators and the industry need to protect the consumer interest. Safeguarding personal data and enhancing cybersecurity. These two are becoming more important when we are moving to the more connected society. Can you check it's not moving? Can you go to the next slide? Because okay. Let me give you an example. We talk about the policy enabler, correct? So for innovation. So this is a typical study about the policy consideration for the 5G adoption. So when you consider adoption of the 5G is still lacking in this region, we need to have 3 different kind of consideration to enable environment for 5G adoption. The technical and infrastructural readiness, economic and regulatory factor, social, cultural and political factors. So when we adopt the policy for 5G adoption, we need to look these aspects. When we come to the technical and infrastructure readiness, we need to look the infrastructure investment. This is very much important. And then infrastructure, actually, we need to look for a infrastructure that can sustain long time. Whatever the G are, whatever the Gs are, the infrastructure need to be sustainable so that it can support the future generation of the communication network. Spectrum management, as I said to you earlier, spectrum management very much important actually when you are considering the wireless technologies. Infrastructure accessibility. So if you have infrastructure, then how that infrastructure can be accessed by the user, by the telecom sector, and the cyber security. In terms of economic factor, The affordability, the economic empowerment, and the e-governance and regulatory reforms are important. And also, in terms of the socio-cultural and political factors, we have consumer readiness program, the content and services. That's you need innovation here actually. The content and services. That's the lack as well. In many cases, we don't have local language content. So local language content is very much important for adopting new technologies. And the gender equality initiatives. These are typical examples that when you try to adopt 5G, you need to look at this holistic approach of these factors. So how we handle this APT in the political commitment. So that's actually, I told you earlier, we have our General Assembly, which is taken place in every 3 years that adopt our strategic plan. On top of that, we have the ministerial meeting every 5 to 6 years to discuss the political commitment towards the activities of the APT. And then digital innovation is one of the key pillars of our Singapore statement of APT ministerial meeting in 2019. After that, we didn't have any ministerial meeting. So that time, the commitment from the minister was to co-create a connected digital future in the Asia Pacific. And then digital innovation was one of the 5 strategic goals, one of the five strategic goals. In that ministerial statement, the ministers committed to create the environment for conducive digital innovation and creativity by introducing policies and framework that encourage emerging technologies, accelerate the growth of the digital entrepreneurship, and promote international standards for telecommunication and ICT. And then on the right side, you can see the priority areas. 5 years ago, the ministers already prioritized what we need to do for making a digital society in this region. Emerging ICT and the smart communication communities, 5G, technology and standard, and innovation, entrepreneurship, and the medium, small, and micro entrepreneurship. The next APT meeting will be held in 2025, next year in Japan. That will set a new political commitment for the development of sustainable telecommunication ICT sector in Asia Pacific region for the next 5 years. And in APT, we have already started the preparation for that one. Our the members, the administrations have started in the next session. So thank you again for NTA for giving us the opportunities. Thank you.
And it's gratitude, all gratitude to our distinguished keynote speaker, Mr. Parvesh. Thank you so much for this very, very valuable and insightful keynote, wherein he discussed the central elements of this year's call, innovation and sustainability, vis-a-vis the realities that are on our face, just right in front of us across the region and across the globe, along with the traditional and emerging challenges and opportunities. Which we believe is going to rather set a goal or set a tone, in fact, for all the deliberations that are spread across the day under this roof. So that, ladies and gentlemen, we now move ahead with the very concluding formalities of the inaugural session. अब हामी सबैको तर्फबाट आफ्ना मन्तव्य राखिदिनु हुनुको लागि म पडियममा आमन्त्रण गर्न चाहन्छु हाम्रा अतिथि माननीय श्री कमला पन्तज्यूलाई।
धन्यवाद। म नेपालीमा नै आफ्नो कुरा राख्छु। यहाँलाई अप्ठ्यारो भएदेखि इन्टरप्रिटेसनको अपेक्षा गर्छु। धन्यवाद। Conference on Sustainable Telecommunication Sector in Nepal. As a South Asiaबाट यस कार्यक्रममा पाल्नुभएका सबै पाहुनाहरूलाई मेरो तर्फबाट समितिको तर्फबाट हाम्रो एसटिजी कमिटीको तर्फबाट म स्वागत गर्न चाहन्छु। अध्यक्षज्यू, आदरणीय अध्यक्षज्यू, प्रमुख अतिथि, माननीय मन्त्रीज्यू, उपस्थित सचिवज्यू, पदाधिकारीज्यूहरू, प्राधिकरणका र सम्पूर्ण उपस्थित महानुभावहरू, मैले हिजो पत्र पाएँ, खुसी लाग्यो। यो टेलिकम्युनिकेसन चाहिँ यहाँहरू सबैले बुझेकै कुरा हो। अन्यत्र भन्दा हाम्रोमा अलि ढिलो आयो। यसको प्रयोग गर्न नेपाली जनताले अलि ढिलो पाए। तर हामी अहिले 80% लगभग इन्टरनेट प्रयोग गर्ने नेपालीहरूको सङ्ख्या भइसकेको छ। त्यसैले यहाँहरूलाई यहाँ यो विषयमा स्वागत गर्न पाउँदा अत्यन्त खुसी लागेको छ। र अब अझै हामी यसको सस्टेनेबिलिटीको बारेमा छलफल गर्दैछौँ। यसले अझै हामीलाई यो प्रयोगकर्ताको पनि सङ्ख्या बढाउने र विश्वसनीयता पनि बढाउनेतर्फ हामी अगाडि बढ्नेछौँ। यसका निम्ति हामी आशावादी छौँ र हामी दिगो विकासको कुरा गर्छौँ। दिगो विकासको निम्ति संरचनागत विकास पनि त्यत्तिकै महत्त्व छ। अहिले भर्खर हाम्रो अघिल्लो किनोट स्पिकरले पनि राखिसक्नु भएको छ। दिगो विकास, आर्थिक विकास र पोलिटिकल कमिटमेन्ट। हामी कहाँ पोलिटिकल कमिटमेन्ट यो टेलिकम्युनिकेसनको बारेमा चाहिँ कमिटमेन्ट छ भन्ने मलाई लागेको छ। किन भन्दा हामीले छोटो समय लगभग 2000बाट हामीले टेलिकम्युनिकेसनको विस्तारमा इन्टरनेट सर्भिस प्रयोगमा 2000तिर सुरु भएको होला। अहिले हामी लगभग 80% नेपालीहरूले टेलिकम्युनिकेसनको प्रयोग गर्न सुरु गरेका छौँ। त्यसले गर्दा यो महत्त्वपूर्ण पाटो हो भन्ने मलाई लागेको छ। माननीय मन्त्रीज्यूलाई म धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु। यत्रो एसिया पेसिफिक रिजनल कार्यक्रम यहाँ गर्नको लागि तयार हुनुभयो र यसले अब यसको विस्तारमा हामीलाई अझै थप सपोर्ट गर्छ भन्ने मलाई लागेको छ। र धेरै प्राइभेट सेक्टरहरू पनि यसमा आएका छन् इन्टरनेट सेक्टरमा। र हामी अब गाउँघरमा टेलिकम्युनिकेसनको इन्टरनेटको सुविधा चाहिँ त्यति पुगिसकेको अवस्था छैन। अब हामी अमेरिकामा त 87%, अहिले भर्खर मैले यहाँ डाटा देखेँ, 87% चाहिँ हामी फाइबर नेटबाट प्रयोगकर्ताहरू भएको छ भन्ने। र हामी चाहिँ फाइबर नेटबाट सबै 77 जिल्लामा पुग्नको लागि चाहिँ हामीलाई समय लाग्न सक्छ भन्ने मलाई लागेको छ। किन भन्दा हामी कहाँ संरचनागत विकास भइसकेको छैन र असाध्यै ढिलो छ। त्यसले गर्दा हामी पछाडि छैनौँ, मलाई विश्वास छ। तर अझ यतिले पुग्यो भन्ने कोही पनि पछि नपरुन्, कसैले पनि म पछि छु भन्ने मानसिकता बनाउन नपरोस् भन्ने एसटिजीको अवधारणा अनुसार हामी चाहिँ अगाडि बढेका छौँ। र यो टेलिकम्युनिकेसन प्राधिकरणको जिम्मेवारी अत्यन्त धेरै छ। प्राधिकरण चाहिँ अलि कमिटेड भएर अगाडि बढ्नुपर्ने अहिलेको अवस्था छ। यसलाई पनि हामीले मध्यनजर गर्नुपर्छ। र समितिको तर्फबाट हामीले यो टेलिकम्युनिकेसन अहिले भर्खर मात्रै हाम्रो यो एसटिजी समितिमा यो विषय आएको छ अहिलेको नियमावलीमा। त्यसैले हामी सल्लाह गर्दैछौँ, मन्त्रीज्यू र म पनि कुरा गर्दैछौँ। हामी बसेर अलि थप अगाडि बढ्नुपर्छ है भन्ने सल्लाह पनि भएको छ। त्यसले गर्दा यो इन्टरनेट सर्भिस ओरिएन्टेड छ, धेरै सर्भिस दिएको छ। तर यो सुरक्षाको विषय पनि महत्त्वपूर्ण छ। धेरै आत्महत्या गर्नेहरूको पनि यो अत्यन्त सङ्ख्या बढिराखेको अहिलेको अवस्था छ। र यसमा चाहिँ के भन्दा साइबर सुरक्षा चाहिँ महत्त्वपूर्ण छ। र साइबर सुरक्षा कसरी गर्ने, हाम्रो जस्तो अल्प विकसित मुलुकहरूको लागि यो अत्यन्त महत्त्वपूर्ण विषय भएको छ। साइबर सुरक्षा र अर्को पनि यो स्ट्रेन्थेनिङको लागि र साँच्चै भन्यो भने टेलिकम्युनिकेसनको सस्टेनेबिलिटीको लागि कहिले कहिले कामकाजमा गयो तुरुन्ती होइन नेट छैन भन्ने हुन्छ, फेरि काममा गयो तुरुन्ती अहिले चाहिँ हाम्रो यस भाइरस पस्या छ है उसमा के भन्छ कहिले कसैमा दोष लगाइन्छ कहिले कसैमा दोष लगाइन्छ। त्यसले गर्दा यी सबै सस्टेनेबिलिटीको लागि पनि यहाँहरूले जुन प्रयत्न गर्नुभयो यो मिटिङ अन द occasion of World Telecommunication and Information Society Day 2024 को कार्यक्रम जुन यहीँ राखेर यो अवसर नेपालको लागि दिनुभयो, म अत्यन्त खुसी व्यक्त गर्न चाहन्छु। समितिको तर्फबाट म खुसी व्यक्त गर्न चाहन्छु र जुन हाम्रो प्राधिकरणले यहाँ मिटिङको अर्गनाइज गर्न सफल भयो यसको निम्ति हार्दिक बधाई दिन चाहन्छु र मलाई यही यहाँहरूको उत्तरोत्तर प्रगतिको टेलिकम्युनिकेसन यो सस्टेनेबल डेभलपमेन्टको लागि सस्टेनेबिलिटीको लागि जुन प्रयत्न गर्नुभएको छ यसको सफलताको शुभकामना व्यक्त गर्दै र मन्त्रालयलाई प्राधिकरणलाई प्रगतिको कामना गर्दै र जुन हाम्रो एसिया पेसिफिक रिजनबाट हाम्रा पाहुनाहरू आउनुभएको छ हामीलाई केही हाम्रो मनोबल बढाउनु भएको छ यसका निम्ति सबैलाई स्वागत गर्दै धन्यवाद दिँदै र यहाँको बसाइ असाध्यै महत्त्वपूर्ण बनोस् यसको निम्ति पनि कामना गर्दै बिदा हुन्छु। जय नेपाल।
धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद ज्ञापन गर्न चाहन्छु माननीय कमला पन्तज्यूमा यहाँको शुभभाव सकारात्मकता अनि यी उत्प्रेरक भावहरूको लागि। आदरणीय महानुभावहरू, अब यससँगै हामी यस उद्घाटन सत्रको करिब अन्त्यमा आइसकेका छौँ र अब हामी सबैको तर्फबाट हाम्रो यस उद्घाटन सत्रका प्रमुख अतिथि माननीय सञ्चार तथा सूचना मन्त्री श्री रेखा शर्माज्यूलाई प्रमुख अतिथिको सम्बोधनको लागि अनुरोध गर्दछु।
धन्यवाद। कार्यक्रमका उद्घोषकज्यू, हाम्रो यो विश्व दूरसञ्चार तथा सूचना समाज दिवसको अवसरमा नेपाल दूरसञ्चार प्राधिकरणको आयोजनामा आयोजित यस कार्यक्रमका अध्यक्षज्यू, दूरसञ्चार प्राधिकरणका अध्यक्ष, कार्यक्रममा विशिष्ट अतिथिको रूपमा उपस्थित हुनुभएका राष्ट्रिय सभाका माननीय सदस्य कमला पन्तज्यू जो विषयगत समितिको सभापति पनि हुनुहुन्छ, कार्यक्रममा उपस्थित दूरसञ्चार प्राधिकरणका सबै सञ्चालक सदस्यहरू, मन्त्रालयका सचिवज्यू, सहसचिव लगायत यस कार्यक्रममा उपस्थित हुनुभएका आइटियू र एपिटीका प्रतिनिधिज्यूहरू र यस कार्यक्रममा यस क्षेत्रसँग आबद्ध हुनुभएका आइसिटी सेक्टरका जानकार, विज्ञ र विभिन्न सेक्टरको प्रतिनिधित्व गर्नुहुने सम्पूर्ण महानुभावहरू, सर्वप्रथम यहाँहरूलाई मेरो हार्दिक नमस्कार छ, अभिवादन छ। म यो विश्व दूरसञ्चार सूचना समाज दिवसको अवसरमा जुन यो कार्यक्रम आयोजना भयो दिगो विकासका लागि डिजिटल नवप्रवर्तन भन्ने नाराका साथ विश्वभरि मनाइँदैछ र यही दिवसको अवसरमा नेपालको दूरसञ्चारको दिगो विकास सम्बन्धी सम्मेलन आयोजना दूरसञ्चार प्राधिकरणले गरेको छ। यस अवसरमा म धन्यवाद भन्न चाहन्छु र यो दूरसञ्चार दिवसका उपलक्ष्यमा यहाँहरू सबैमा हार्दिक शुभकामना पनि भन्न चाहन्छु। यो सम्मेलनबाट विद्यमान दूरसञ्चार क्षेत्रका चुनौती, दूरसञ्चार क्षेत्रको दिगो विकासका लागि नियमन सम्बन्धमा नेपाल सरकारबाट चाल्नुपर्ने कदम र नवीनतम दूरसञ्चार प्रविधिले प्रदान गरेका अवसरहरूको माध्यमबाट आम नागरिकको जीवन स्तरमा सुधार ल्याउन के गर्न सकिन्छ भन्ने विषयमा स्पष्ट रणनीति तय गर्न सहयोग पुग्ने विश्वास पनि लिएको छु। हामीले विश्व दूरसञ्चार सङ्घका प्रतिनिधिको उपस्थितिमा यो दिवस मनाउन गइरहेका छौँ। यहाँ एपिटीका पनि प्रतिनिधि उपस्थित हुनुहुन्छ म उहाँहरूलाई नेपालमा हार्दिक स्वागत गर्न चाहन्छु। नेपालको दूरसञ्चार क्षेत्रको विकासमा आइटियूले गर्दै आएको सहयोगका लागि हार्दिक आभार व्यक्त गर्न चाहन्छु। आइटियूले विश्वभर दूरसञ्चार विकासका लागि आवश्यक रणनीति, फ्रिक्वेन्सी व्यवस्थापन जस्ता विषयमा सदस्य राष्ट्रलाई सहयोग गर्दै आएको छ। विश्व परिवेशमा इन्टरनेट र टेलिफोनको पहुँचमा देखिएको डिजिटल डिभाइडलाई कम गर्न आइटियूले महत्त्वपूर्ण भूमिका निर्वाह गर्दै आएको छ। सदस्य राष्ट्रका हैसियतले नेपालको तर्फबाट आइटियू लगायत विभिन्न संस्थाहरूसँगको सहकार्य अघि बढाउँदै लैजाने प्रतिबद्धता पनि व्यक्त गर्न चाहन्छु। दूरसञ्चार क्षेत्रको विकासका लागि संयुक्त राष्ट्रसङ्घले निर्धारण गरेका लक्ष्यलाई ध्यान दिएर नेपालले आफ्नो तर्फबाट पनि काम गरिरहेको छ। सामाजिक र आर्थिक विकास प्रवर्धन गर्न सूचना र सञ्चार प्रविधिको महत्त्वबारे चेतना जगाउने, डिजिटल डिभाइडलाई कम गर्न र सबैलाई आइसिटीको पहुँच सुनिश्चित गर्ने, शिक्षा, स्वास्थ्य सेवा र अन्य सामाजिक विकासका लक्ष्यहरूका लागि आइसिटीको प्रयोग वृद्धि गर्ने, समावेशी र मानवाधिकारको सम्मान गर्ने तरिकामा आइसिटीको प्रयोग सुनिश्चित गर्ने तथा दिगो विकासका लागि आइसिटीको प्रयोग बढाउने लगायत राष्ट्रले अगाडि सारेका लक्ष्यहरू पूरा गर्न नेपालले मुख्यतया डिजिटल पूर्वाधार निर्माणमा ध्यान दिएको छ। देशका अधिकांश भूभागमा दूरसञ्चार र अधिकांश वडा केन्द्रमा ब्रोडब्यान्ड इन्टरनेट पुगेको छ। नेपाल टेलिकमले 75 जिल्लामा फाइबर मार्फत इन्टरनेट सेवा विस्तार गरेको छ। हालसम्म 25,000 किलोमिटरभन्दा बढी अप्टिकल फाइबर विस्तार गरिएको छ। पछिल्लो समय सूचना प्रविधि आर्थिक समृद्धिका लागि नवीनतम एवं उदीयमान क्षेत्रको रूपमा स्थापित हुँदै आएको छ। डिजिटल पूर्वाधारको विकासबाट डिजिटल डिभाइड कम गर्दै समग्रमा डिजिटल रूपान्तरणको माध्यमबाट समृद्धि हासिल गर्न सकिन्छ भन्नेमा सरकार विश्वस्त रहेको छ र त्यसकै आधारमा सञ्चार र सूचना प्रविधि मन्त्रालयले आवश्यक नीति, कानुन र संरचनागत विकासमा ध्यान दिएको छ। दूरसञ्चार क्षेत्रमा सुशासन स्थापित गर्दै पूर्वाधार विकासलाई मुख्य ध्यान दिएर दूरसञ्चार ऐन संशोधनको काम भइरहेको छ। दूरसञ्चार पूर्वाधारमा देखिएको दोहोरो तेह्रो लगानीको अवस्थालाई अन्त्य गरी पूर्वाधार सहप्रयोगको नीति अघि सार्ने तयारी गरिएको छ। यसबाट दूरसञ्चार पूर्वाधारमा लागत घट्ने र सेवालाई थप प्रभावकारी बनाउँदै उपभोक्ताबाट लिने शुल्क पनि घटाउन सकिन्छ भन्ने विश्वास लिएका छौँ। त्यस्तै सेवा प्रदायकबाट पनि कुल आम्दानीको हिसाबले वार्षिक दस्तुर लिने गरी समान व्यवहारको नीति लागू गर्ने गरी ऐन संशोधनको काम भइरहेको छ। साइबर स्पेसलाई सुरक्षित र व्यवस्थित गर्ने उद्देश्यले पहिलो पटक साइबर सुरक्षा नीति 2080 जारी गरिएको छ भने राष्ट्रिय साइबर सुरक्षा केन्द्र स्थापना भएको छ। सूचना प्रविधि तथा साइबर सुरक्षा विधेयक तर्जुमाको काम भइरहेको छ। दूरसञ्चार क्षेत्रमा 5G लगायत नवीनतम प्रविधि र नवप्रवर्तनलाई प्रोत्साहन गर्ने गरी दूरसञ्चार सेवाको रेडियो फ्रिक्वेन्सी नीति लागू गरिएको छ। फ्रिक्वेन्सी लाइसेन्स ओगटेर राख्ने, राज्यलाई राजस्व नतिर्ने र काम नगर्ने प्रवृत्तिलाई निरुत्साहित गर्न फ्रिक्वेन्सी नीतिलाई परिमार्जन गरी जारी गरिएको फ्रिक्वेन्सी नीति 2080 को कार्यान्वयनबाट 2081 साउन 1 गतेदेखि प्रविधि तटस्थताको नीति लागू हुनेछ। यो परिवर्तनपछि राज्यको न्यूनतम वर्षेनी 87 करोड राजस्व वृद्धि भएर जानेछ। यो बीचमा अनुमति पत्र बहाल नरहेका दूरसञ्चार सेवा प्रदायकको सम्पत्ति व्यवस्थापन नियमावली पनि संशोधन गरिएको छ। यसले सम्पत्तिको व्यवस्थापन गर्नुका साथै प्रयोग नभएको रेडियो फ्रिक्वेन्सी स्वतः फिर्ता हुने र सीमित प्राकृतिक स्रोतको रूपमा रहेको राज्यको महत्त्वपूर्ण सम्पत्ति रेडियो फ्रिक्वेन्सीको दुरुपयोग रोक्न नीतिगत व्यवस्था गरिएको छ। सूचना तथा सञ्चार प्रविधि नीति 2072, दूरसञ्चार नीति 2060 र ब्रोडब्यान्ड नीति 2071लाई पुनरावलोकन गरी एकीकृत नीति तर्जुमा गर्ने कार्य भइरहेको छ। ब्यान्डविड्थ खरिदलाई थप प्रतिस्पर्धी बनाउँदा नेपाल टेलिकमको मात्रै औसतमा वार्षिक 1.5 अरब बचत हुने अवस्था सिर्जना भएको छ। सेवा प्रदायकको लागत कम हुँदै जाँदा उपभोक्ताले तिर्ने शुल्क घटाउँदै पनि लैजान सकिन्छ। भर्खरै सार्वजनिक भएको नेपाल सरकारको नीति तथा कार्यक्रमबाट पनि हामीले प्राथमिकता र हाम्रो प्रतिबद्धता स्पष्ट गरेका छौँ। अब हरेक क्षेत्रमा डिजिटलाइजेसन गरेर मात्रै समृद्धि हासिल गर्न सकिन्छ भन्ने विश्वासका साथ नीति तथा कार्यक्रम मार्फत आगामी 10 वर्षलाई सूचना प्रविधि दशक घोषणा गरिएको छ। सूचना प्रविधि उद्योगलाई रोजगारी र सेवा निर्यातको प्रमुख क्षेत्रको रूपमा विकास गर्न प्रोत्साहन गरी नेपाललाई ग्लोबल सूचना प्रविधि हबको रूपमा विकास गर्ने घोषणा पनि गरिएको छ। यो घोषणाको पूर्ण कार्यान्वयनका लागि सार्वजनिक डिजिटल पूर्वाधार पहिलो शर्त हो र त्यसको लागि गर्ने भनेको दूरसञ्चार क्षेत्रको विकास नै हो। यसका लागि सरकारले ब्रोडब्यान्ड इन्टरनेट विस्तार गरी ब्रोडब्यान्ड सेवालाई गुणस्तरीय, सर्वसुलभ र सुरक्षित बनाउने तथा सबै बस्तीहरूसम्म द्रुत गतिको इन्टरनेट सेवा उपलब्ध गराउने कार्यलाई प्राथमिक कार्यभारको रूपमा अगाडि सारेको छ। यसका लागि सबै सेवा प्रदायकलाई सही रूपमा परिचालन गर्दै सरकारलाई आफ्नो लक्ष्यमा पुर्याउन नियामक निकाय नेपाल दूरसञ्चार प्राधिकरणको महत्त्वपूर्ण भूमिका रहनेछ। सार्वजनिक डिजिटल पूर्वाधारको रूपमा रहेको दूरसञ्चार क्षेत्रको समयानुकूल विकासका लागि सरकार योजनाबद्ध रूपमा अगाडि बढेको छ। सम्माननीय प्रधानमन्त्रीज्यूको नेतृत्वमा हामीले सञ्चार तथा सूचना प्रविधि मन्त्रालयको जिम्मेवारी सम्हालेपछि सुशासन प्रवर्धनलाई केन्द्रमा राखेर नीतिगत र कानुनी सुधारका कामहरू गरिरहेका छौँ। त्यसका केही सकारात्मक नतिजा पनि हामीले प्राप्त गर्न थालेका छौँ। हामीले सुशासनका पक्षमा लिएको अडान र नीतिगत सुधारका कारण राजस्वमा समेत वृद्धि हुन थालेको छ। गत आर्थिक वर्षमा कुल राजस्व 7 अर्ब 90 लाख सङ्कलन भएकोमा चालु आर्थिक वर्षको 10 महिनाकै अवधिमा 7 अर्ब 42 करोड राजस्व सङ्कलन भएको छ। यसबाट हामीलाई सुशासनका पक्षमा दृढतापूर्वक उभिँदा नतिजा प्राप्त गर्न सकिन्छ भन्ने गहिरो विश्वास पैदा भएको छ। सञ्चार तथा सूचना प्रविधि क्षेत्रमा लामो समयदेखि गुम्सिएर बसेका अनियमितताका घटनाहरू एकपछि अर्को गरी सार्वजनिक हुने र कहिलेकाहीँ त यिनै दैनिक जसो समाचारका शीर्षक बन्ने अवस्थाले यो क्षेत्रमा सुशासनको निकै नै आवश्यकता छ भन्ने देखिन्छ र यो महसुस पनि भएको छ। सबै खाले अनियमितताका घटनाको छानबिन र कारबाहीमा सरकार दृढतापूर्वक अघि बढ्दै जाँदा नेपालको दूरसञ्चार क्षेत्र सुशासनको दिशामा आउँदै गरेको महसुस भएको छ। सबै खाले अनियमितताको अन्त्य र सुशासनको प्रवर्धनले मात्रै दूरसञ्चार क्षेत्रलाई प्रभावकारी ढङ्गले अगाडि बढाउन सकिन्छ भन्ने विश्वास पैदा भएको छ। यसले दूरसञ्चारको विकासमा नयाँ आयाम थप्ने सरकारको विश्वास रहेको छ। दूरसञ्चार क्षेत्रलाई थप सुरक्षित महसुस हुने गरी लगानीकर्ता मैत्री नियामक वातावरण सिर्जना गर्न सरकार प्रतिबद्ध छ। समयानुकूल नीति, कानुन र संरचना निर्माण तथा यसको प्रभावकारी कार्यान्वयन मार्फत दूरसञ्चार क्षेत्रको दिगो विकास गर्न सकिनेछ। यसका लागि सबै क्षेत्रबाट सहयोग प्राप्त हुनेछ भन्ने म विश्वास व्यक्त गर्न चाहन्छु। हाम्रो आइटियू र एपिटीका प्रतिनिधिले पनि यहाँ केही कुराहरू राख्नुभएको छ। सिङ्गो विश्वको विषयमा, साउथ एसियाको विषयमा धेरै कुराहरू टेलिकम्युनिकेसनले सस्टेनेबल गोल प्राप्त गर्नको निम्ति कसरी भूमिका निर्वाह गर्न सक्छ भन्ने कुराहरू यहाँ व्यक्त गर्नुभएको छ र म सबै हाम्रा यस सेक्टरसँग टेलिकम्युनिकेसन क्षेत्रका र इन्टरनेट क्षेत्रका सबै यहाँ साथीहरू प्रतिनिधिहरू उपस्थित हुनुहुन्छ। म सबैसँग आग्रह गर्न चाहन्छु, मैले अघि पनि भने नेपाल सरकारले समानताको नीति लिएको छ, कानुनी रूपमा पनि त्यसको प्रत्याभूत हुने गरेर कानुन संशोधन गर्दैछ र यसका लागि हामी सबैले नेपाललाई जसरी अहिले नीति कार्यक्रममा प्राथमिकताका साथ आइसिटीको सेक्टरको विकास गर्ने र आर्थिक समृद्धि हासिल गर्ने उद्देश्य जसरी देखाइएको छ, बजेटमा पनि त्यो कार्यक्रम व्यवस्थित भएर आउनेछ र हामीसँग विद्यमान जनशक्ति र हामीले हाम्रा सबै आइसिटीका क्षेत्रमा कार्यरत सबै सङ्घ संस्थाहरू यसमा हातेमालो गरेर अगाडि बढ्ने सन्दर्भमा हामीले निकट भविष्यमा छिटै नै नेपाललाई एउटा आइसिटीको सेक्टरबाट समृद्धिको ढोका खोल्न सक्नेछौँ भन्ने कुरा हामी विश्वस्त छौँ र यसका निम्ति म सबैसँग सहयोगको आग्रह पनि गर्न चाहन्छु। अघि उद्घोषणकै बेलामा यहाँ उद्घोषक मित्रले भन्नुभएको थियो, वास्तवमै आजको यो कार्यक्रमको महत्त्वलाई बुझेर र आइसिटी सेक्टरको महत्त्वलाई उच्च प्राथमिकता दिएर सम्माननीय प्रधानमन्त्रीज्यू नै यो कार्यक्रमको प्रमुख अतिथि भएर आउने कार्यक्रम थियो। तर आकस्मिक केही घटनाक्रमहरू र केही छलफल गर्नुपर्ने भएको र आकस्मिक रूपमा उहाँलाई केही कामहरू गर्नुपर्ने भएको हुनाले उहाँ आउन सक्नु भएन। अघि पनि यहाँ भनि नै सक्नु भएको छ र म सम्माननीय प्रधानमन्त्रीको तर्फबाट पनि यहाँहरू सबैलाई आजको दिनको अवसरमा, दूरसञ्चार दिवसको अवसरमा हार्दिक शुभकामना भन्न चाहन्छु र उहाँका तर्फबाट पनि यहाँहरू सबैलाई नेपाल सरकारले लिएको नीति कार्यक्रम र आउँदै गरेको बजेटको विषयमा जसरी आइसिटीको सेक्टरका कामहरू आउनेछन् त्यो कामलाई तपाईँ हामी सबैले हातेमालो गरेर मात्रै हामी अगाडि बढ्न सक्नेछौँ र नेपालको समृद्धिको ढोका खोल्न सक्नेछौँ र यसले सिङ्गो संसारलाई पनि फेरि जसरी हामीले नेपाल आइसिटीको हब बनाउन सकिन्छ भनेर भनेका छौँ त्यसका निम्ति व्यावहारिक कार्यको निम्ति म सबैसँग आग्रह गर्न चाहन्छु र यहाँहरू सबैलाई फेरि पनि आफ्नो तर्फबाट पनि र सम्माननीय प्रधानमन्त्रीज्यूका तर्फबाट पनि हार्दिक शुभकामना भन्दै मेरा भनाइ यही अन्त्य गर्छु। धन्यवाद, अभिवादन।